definitely. You are the middle piece.
The human centipede. First sequence.
Hello everyone, and welcome to another movie review. Last Friday I watched a film called Dark Shadows, starring Johnny Depp, Michelle Pfeiffer, Chloe Moretz, has a lot of people in it. Anyways, Dark Shadows. Now if you don't know, Dark Shadows is based off an old 50s and 60s black and white TV series with the same name. Now I know it was a pretty cold hit. Some people said it was very cheesy, very campy, just kind of, a lot of people said they didn't like it, you know, because it was really dragged out and stuff. But it had a pretty big cult following along it, and a lot of people did like it. You know, I have some of my friends that said, some of my older friends that said, they used to race home and watch it because they liked it so much. Well, now it seems, Tim Burton is the director. Tim Burton has picked this up and decided to make it as a film, and I will say that the trailer for Dark Shadows was very misleading. I went into it thinking it was going to be a straight-up comedy film with not too much horror in it, not too much dark tones in it, and I was kind of surprised because the film is more of a drama horror with just bits of comedic undertones in there, just bits of comedy in there. But for the most part, it's a drama horror film, and that's what surprised me. Because the trailer for the film, no offense, is pretty horrible. I didn't like the trailer, walked into the movie, and walked out thinking, that was a dang good film, 9 out of 10 overall, pretty awesome stuff. The plot basically consists of Dark Shadows. Barnabas Collins, Johnny Depp's character plays Barnabas Collins, the vampire, and at first he's not one. And a witch actually curses him because he doesn't want to fall in love with her. So she curses him to be a vampire for the rest of his life. And the town then, this happens all, like in the 1800s and the 1700s, he is now banished from the town that he built, that his family built, the Collingswood family built, and they banished him, put him in a coffin under the ground. Well, then he wakes up some 200 years later, and it's now the 1970s, and this is where a bit of the comedy comes in. Anyways, he now wakes up then and says, what's going on? Where am I? What has happened? Is pretty much what he's thinking. And he tries to go back to his original, Collins house that he used to, live in, the Victorian house, and he seems that a lot of things have changed, and he pretty much tries to re-become a part of the family. And at first, of course, he's not accepted because, they don't know he's a vampire, so that kind of thing. He's not really accepted at first. Won't try to say too much. That's pretty much what's going on. Well, of course, the witch is also in this time period. She's in this time period, so you can see with both their characters, her fishing company is striving. They both have fishing companies. Hers is striving. The Collins family is not doing very well at all. He's trying to reamp it up and make it better. So you can see their families would clash together and argue a lot. Anyways, that's the gist of Dark Shadows. Now let me tell you a few of the reasons why I like this film a lot. One of the main reasons I liked it, from the start to finish, from the first 10 minutes to the last 10 minutes of the film, had a very nice gothic flair to it. Now I haven't seen too many of Tim Burton's films, so I know he always has the kind of gothic thing, with Edward Scissorhands and Beetlejuice, that kind of thing. But I thought Dark Shadows had a really cool gothic flair to it. You could really notice the color intensities, you could just really notice how things were dark. But you could also notice that everything had its own tint and its own texture and color to it. But everything also, even though it was a very dark film, had its own brightness to it, just in the whole color genre. So it had a cool, nice, like I said, gothic flair to it. Sorry if you guys don't understand what I'm saying. I'm trying to sum it up the best I can. Anyways, gothic flair is really cool. One of the other many things I liked about it was the Collins family. It was just really cool seeing them interact and just seeing them talk to each other. At first they don't like Barnabas Collins' character, and of course as the films go out, they come to like him more. And it was just really cool seeing that. I think Johnny Depp did a pretty good job. The witch, she's really cool in the film, really creepy like. There's some cool special effects and CGI in there that's pretty well done. I really like that part of the film. Didn't expect to see too much of that in this film, but it was cool. And the film, if you guys do not know, it is PG-13. Though it's PG-13, not rated R, it's pretty cool. Probably would have been better rated R, but for what they did with the PG-13, there is blood, there is gore, but not a ton of it. Like, they'll have the whole thing, well, you'll see Johnny Depp go to kill someone, and then it'll fade away, and you'll just hear the person screaming. There's that kind of stuff, and then there's also stuff where you actually get to see him bite people, and you actually get to see the blood pour down their neck. So there's bits and pieces of it, and I thought it was pretty cool for a PG-13 drama horror film. Anyways, if you haven't seen Dark Shadows, go ahead and stop the video right here. If you have seen it, go ahead and stay ahead, because I'm going to talk a little bit about something else. So like I had said, leave now unless you want a few spoilers. Anyways, back to the review. If you notice the end of Dark Shadows, the end of it kind of seemed like there might be a sequel. You remember Helena's character opened up her eyes underwater. Film cuts, that's it. Seemed like the sequel was in the works. Well, I did a little bit of research. The article is not too long. Link will be in the description if you want to check it out. Dark Shadows, the sequel, has not been confirmed, but Variety is considering a sequel to it, because it ended like it was going to have a sequel, but now the production company is like, hey, we're considering a sequel since the film has done pretty well in the box office. So, anyways, let me know if you guys want to see a Dark Shadows sequel, since, the film ended like it was going to have one. Anyways, sequel is under consideration by Variety Productions right now. So, let me know in the comment bar below if you guys want to see a sequel to Dark Shadows. Anyways, that's my review of Dark Shadows starring Johnny Depp. Like, comment, subscribe to the page below. I also have a Tumblr if you guys want to check that out. Anyways, that's my review, and I'll see you guys later with another movie review.